So something a bit different today. I am attempting to beat my very old 5k personal record time. So about 3 years ago I did a 5k and it took me 23 minutes and 12 seconds. And that was at a period in my life when I was exclusively running. That was literally the only exercise I was doing. Since then I have completely changed. I do a lot of cycling now. I do a lot of distance running, but not that much fast running. So in general, I am a lot fitter than I was 3 years ago, but I have not trained specifically for this. In fact, in the previous few weeks, I've barely done any running at all. I've probably done about half an hour each week preceding this. So it'll be quite interesting to see whether I can just rock up on a random day and beat my old 5k personal record time. So I'm aiming for a time of 22 minutes. I don't know why I chose 22 minutes. I just figured that's about a minute quicker than my personal record. It should be something challenging and I should have to push myself pretty hard to get to that. So you can see all my stats around the screen. It's a pretty hot day. It doesn't look very hot, but it's a lot hotter than it looks. It's just sort of like a muggy temperature, 25 degrees. It's a very flat course. I'm just going to run around the island, run about 2.5 kilometers, then turn around and return. Heart rate in the corner there. At the moment, I've just started, so it's pretty low. And a distance there in the corner, obviously 5k, so I want to get to that. And the time is, I want to beat 22 minutes. So let's see if I can do this. So the footage is recorded using a GoPro strapped to my chest, and it doesn't work quite as well as I expected it to because I'm actually like pushing myself. So as you can see now, the footage gets a bit wobbly. That's because I tried to like stabilize it and it didn't really come out as I expected. However, if I just left the unstabilized footage in, it would look like this, which is, as you can see, a lot worse. So coming into this, I weigh about 95 kilograms, not peak running form, I know. I definitely still need to lose about 15 kilograms to get down to a proper weight, but for my mass, I don't think I'm a particularly bad runner. I have done a marathon and a half marathon, and though they weren't particularly quick times, the marathon was done in 4 hours and 23 minutes. I did a half marathon in about 2 hours. Skip forward a bit, just approaching the first kilometer marker now. So to achieve a time of 22 minutes, I need to run at a pace of 4 minutes and 24 seconds per kilometer. You can see my pace down here in the bottom right hand corner. So my first kilometer was done in about 4 minutes and 30 seconds, which is a tiny bit slower than I need. However, I had it set up on my Garmin to give me a negative split. So you start out a bit slower than necessary, and then during the race you speed up and you hope to cross the line just when you're about to die. You can see my heart rate has gone up now. At the beginning it was about 150, now it's 166. My max heart rate is around 189, so at the moment I'm sitting quite comfortably, but we are only about a kilometer in, so it's going to get a lot worse from here. Alright, let's skip forward again. Jump forward again, approaching 2 kilometers here. So at this point, if I were running a perfectly even split, I would want my time to be 8:48, and that's the time we've literally just crossed now. So my 2 kilometer time is 8:53. So I'm about 5-6 seconds down at this point. So I know I'm going to have to put in a solid bit of effort for the final portion of this race. 2 kilometers in, 3 kilometers to go. I'm feeling all right at this point. I don't feel too exhausted. It's a very flat course, so there's nothing really for me to worry about. Current pace is 4:35, so not too bad. Heart rate is just getting into the 170s. I know once it gets to that higher level, then I'm starting to struggle a bit. Okay, so 2.5 kilometers now, still feeling pretty good. This is the halfway point when we get to this road up here. So I'm going to take a nice wide U-turn and try to lose as little momentum as possible. I don't want to just stop and turn. I want to keep my pace up while I go around like this. So this is it really. This is when it starts to get hard. The first 2.5 Ks are, you know, just getting yourself there. And now I really need to dig deep for the final 2.5 kilometers. So here we are, coming up to 3 kilometers now. Heart rate has gone up significantly, 173, really in the pain zone now. So if I want to achieve the correct time, I need to cross this 3 kilometer mark at 13:12, and I am quite a bit down. I crossed that about 13:27. So I'm about 15 seconds down on where I need to be if I'm going to get 22 minutes. So basically, I really need to just push myself for the last 2 kilometers. These last 2 kilometers should take about 9 minutes. So can I deal with 9 minutes of pain? We will see. We will see indeed. 174 my heart rate. I'm really struggling now. It's quite hard at this point. My legs are starting to hurt. The heat of the day is really getting to me. It's just sort of like a humid, muggy day. It's not nice running. My previous PR was done in England in the winter. It's probably like 5 degrees or something, and that's really nice running conditions. These conditions are not nice for running, and it's just not a particularly nice day. Getting in my excuses in nice and early there. Okay, approaching 4 kilometers now. This time, the time we're looking at is 17:36. As you can see, the clock is just about to tick over to that, and I'm still about 60 meters. There we go, 17:36 now. I am well behind where I need to be. And my heart rate is so high now, 176, 177. I am absolutely struggling now. So I've got about 20 meters to go before I hit the 4K mark. Let's see what my time is. 17:51, still 15 seconds behind where I need to be. I don't know if I can make up 15 seconds in this final kilometer. I'm really gonna have to absolutely dig deep to see if I can get it done. So I've got about 4 minutes of running to go. Let's see if I can do this. Right, this is it, final 500 meters. The clock has just ticked over to 20 minutes, so I've got 2 minutes to bring this home. My pace is about 4:15 at the moment, but I know this is when I really need to dig down and get it done if I'm gonna achieve this PR. So heart rate 180, that means I am absolutely digging in. I've got the slightest downhill here, which does actually help a bit. You can see on the left, the gradient is going down like -1%, so it might not seem like much, but that did actually give me a really good boost. All right, so the pace here is almost into the 3s, just about. I'm really digging deep to get this done. About 400 meters to go, 350 meters to go, and my heart rate is really high, still 180, 182, and the pace, I'm really trying to just force myself to the end, give it everything I have left. 300 meters now. I don't think I have it in me to get that 22 minutes, but we will see. These meters are just taking so long. I am just really digging deep as hard as I can. Okay, 250 meters now, and this is it. Really just sprinting my way home. Let's see if I can do it.
Come on. Oh. 21:57, sub 22 minute 5k. Not too shabby, dare I say it. Last 2 kilometers I was struggling. Last 300 meters had to sprint to the end to make it, but it was a pretty tough one. Whew, I still feel like maybe sub 20 will be the goal for the future. So definitely need to lose the pounds, the kilograms for that one. So yeah. All right, thank you for watching this one. I know mainly it's cycling on this channel, but it's always good to mix it up with some running. Be sure to check out these other videos. I did a marathon not so long ago, so check that one out. And yeah, that's it for this one. See you in the next video. Thank you for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. All right, peace out.